We'll guide you through how to use schematics in Litematica Minecraft. If you guys find this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel, ringing the bell icon, and leaving a like. Let's get right into it. So, when you've loaded up into Litematica Minecraft, basically there's this whole overlay that you're missing, and in order to get that overlay, it's actually pretty simple. Just click E and get yourself a stick. So if you write stick over here, we can grab a stick, and as we have that stick in our hand, as you can see, that overlay has now appeared. It shows us the area, simple mode, etc, etc. We can just ignore the information, but the important thing there is the mode. We're on mode 1 out of 9, which is area selection. We can always change that. Before I teach you how to change these modes, I have to say a big thanks to Apex Hosting for sponsoring this video. If you're looking to create a Minecraft server, look no further than Apex Hosting. They provide lag-free customizable servers which are ready in just a few minutes. You can host your own adventures with ease. They offer a free subdomain, unlimited slots, 24/7 server support, and automated backup. Please be sure to check them out. The link will be in the description of the video, and we'll also make a comment and pin it, and you can check them out. If we press our control key, and alongside that, if we move our scroll wheel on the mouse, we can swap through these modes. As you can see there's 9 modes. So the first mode is area selection. The second one is schematic placement. The third one is fill. The fourth one is replace block. The fifth one is paste schematic in world. Sixth one is grid paste schematic in world. Seventh one is move, which is move your schematic, of course. And eighth one is delete your schematic, and ninth is edit schematic. All very useful. So the one we're looking at right now is very simple. It's area selection. What we're going to do is, for example, we're going to take this building right over here and we're going to select it. What if we want to copy this building and paste it somewhere else? It's actually very simple to do. All you do is come over here, select the block, and right click it. As you can see, this blue box has now appeared. That means this box is selected. And this is the area alongside it which is selected. But don't be alarmed. I know that this alignment looks really bad right now because we need to select this building, and the building is not inside this whole gray hue that we have over here. But that's quite fine because we can manage it very easily. Just follow the steps. So we right click on this blue box, and now what we do is we come over here, and on the edge of this building we should left click. And as you can see, a red box has now appeared, and it all looks very good now. However, the area selection is not covering the top half of this building, but it's all really manageable. We shouldn't worry at all because they've made it really convenient for us to change this around. All we need to do is hold our Alt button and move our scroll wheel around. How this works is, if we want this block to go up, if we want the area selection to expand upwards, we need to look in that direction. That means if I'm going to look up like this, then hold Alt and now use my scroll wheel, that area will go up. As you can see, it's doing it right now because I'm holding Alt and then I'm moving my scroll wheel. Let's see if this is enough. It absolutely is enough. As you can see, this building is now completely covered. However, if you wanted to do this with the blue box, we could do the same thing. If you come over here, hold Alt and then our scroll wheel, we can change it around. As you can see, it's being changed around. And we can do this in all 4 directions. That means that if we want this to expand by 1 block, which we do because it's barely in the area selection mode, it'll work, but let's be safe. So we can hold Alt here and move our scroll wheel upwards like this. Now that we've got the schematic selected, all we need to do is access the Litematica menu, which you can do by pressing your M key. So if you press our M key, this menu is going to pop open. This menu has a lot of options. This schematic placements, loaded schematics, load schematics, area editor, area selection browser, area selection mode, configuration menu, schematic manager, task manager, and tool mode, area selection. Right now, what we want to do is come to the area selection browser. Click this open, press on new selection, and name it. Let's name it village house, and press on OK. As you can see, we have this village house over here. We can configure it, and then you can press on save schematic. As you can see, you can name it once again for it to be in your schematics folder. We'll name it the same thing we named it before, village house, and then you can click on save schematic once again. And if you want to remove these boxes off the ground because they look weird visually, just left click on them and they'll be gone. Now we've copied this whole house, but how do we paste it? I'm going to teach you that exactly, but first we need to find a good place for it. So if we just fly away into some open land where we can paste it, because this shows you that you can do anything in this mode. Sky is the limit with your creativity. You can take a building, you can take it somewhere else. You can have many schematics that you can play around with and make the perfect Minecraft world that you can later show your friends. So if we come here, this looks like a pretty good area to paste it. So in order to paste the schematic, what you need to do is hover over these modes again until you reach the paste schematic in world mode. Then we can go ahead and click open the menu with M, and then we can go to load schematics right over here. This is the schematic that we named and placed right here. Just click on it and click on this load schematic button. When you hit it, it says schematic village successfully loaded, and that means it has worked. It was a green symbol. Now we can back out of this menu, and as you can see, the schematic is right here. It's working beautifully. So what we can do is we can also manage where we want to put the schematic the same way we did when we were trying to scope it out with the area placement. What you need to do is, if you want to move it this way a bit more, just go behind the house, press your Alt key, and then scroll wheel up. So it will move that way. Even if you want to make it into a floating house, you just press Alt and then scroll wheel and it will start floating. But right now we won't be doing that. So we can just fly up and send it back down by looking in that direction, pressing Alt, and then until it hits the ground, we will keep it moving. And yeah, it's pretty much on the ground actually. Let's check it out. It is on the ground. It's working pretty well. This is perfect. So once you want to place it, all you need to do is hit a key to place it, but we don't know what that key is for you. I actually don't even know what that key is for me. So we go back to the Litematica menu, pressing M, and then we need to open this configuration menu. Once in the configuration menu, you should go into this hotkeys section, which will already be open, so no worries there. Then we need to search over here and look for operation. There we go, execute operation. It's set to none. That means I can't press a button to place it down yet. Let's just press a random one. I'll put it on K, so we can use K to place this build down now. While you're here, you should also probably go to the generic tab and search over here behavior, and this paste replace behavior, it's none, and you should change it to all for things to work properly. Now we can back out of this tab and press K, and as you can see, the schematic has been pasted and a villager has just come outside because we copied and pasted him too. That was unintentional. As you can see, it's fully functional. We can open it, close it, no problems at all, and everything is working fine. I just accidentally broke a door, but you should also know how to rotate these. So if we go back to our menu, load schematic, load this one again, we have it right over here. We can also rotate it by going back into the menu. There's a section called schematic placements. If we pop that open, we can hit configure, and over here you can rotate it. Rotation none, but if you press it, as you can see, it's rotating perfectly. You can also make precise adjustments to the placement by messing around with these placement origins X, Y, and Z, and this is all very cool stuff. You can mirror it to the left, you can mirror it to the front and back, and you can have no mirror at all. You can play with these and it won't affect your schematic at all, so don't be afraid to have your fun with this. We're just going to go ahead and remove this because we already have placed the schematic. When you see these visuals, if you want them gone, go to your area selection tool, left click on them, and it will be gone. So your world will look all nice and cool. As you know, you can create whatever you want in Minecraft, and once you have created something that you want to share with your friends potentially, you can actually do that. You can send them your schematic file and they'll be able to access it, and vice versa. How you do that is you go over to your Minecraft launcher, you click on installations on top here, and the loader you're using, you go to its installation folder. Once you're in the installation folder, if you scroll down, you will eventually end up finding the schematics folder. Once you open it up, as you can see, we have this villagehouse.litematic file. You can copy this file easily and you can send it to any one of your friends through your email, through Discord, whichever mode you prefer. And then they can come over here to the Minecraft launcher, use the loader they're using. It doesn't have to be the same one. Go back to the schematics folder and they can paste it here, and then they can access the schematic inside the game. I personally love this mode. I think it saves a lot of time and you can be really creative with it. And this is how people usually make full cities in Minecraft if you've ever viewed that on YouTube. I hope you guys found this guide to be helpful. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Peace.